Hey y'all, about a month back I did a video with a clamping VCA in Reactor, and a couple people asked me how to do one in Pure Data, which is super duper straightforward. So let's do that, and then maybe we'll take it a step further and make it a nice little generative patch while we're at it. Usually I like to start from scratch, but you can see I've actually got a oscilloscope set up here. The reason I did this is because I figured if I built this in front of you, it would probably take half of the time just to build the oscilloscope. So I made this ready to go just to prove that it works. OSC tilde, this is our oscillator at 200 Hertz, mink. All right, and so whatever we plug into there, we'll see on the oscilloscope. So what we'll do is let's make this little clamping VCA, and the way that we do this is with clip. So keep that oscillator for now, clip, tilde, and clip has two arguments. The first is the negative clip range, and the second is the positive clip range, so the lower and higher clip range. So just to show this, command 3, here's one number, mink, command D, and there's another one. So as soon as I adjust these, you're going to hear a sound. Whoops, I did that the wrong way. There we go. Oh, where's my sound? Oh, you know why you're not hearing a sound? It's because I did not add an output. Command 1. Let's first attenuate. Command 1. Throw output. Again, I know I always do these in the wrong order. I should make the catch first, but it's just how I do things. Command 1, DAC, tilde, mink. Okay, now we're hearing the sound. So let's now set our upper bound to 0.5. Right, we can see it's clipping it off. Negative 0.5. Okay. 0, 0. This should be no surprise. I think I did this in another video. Maybe I did it in Max MSP. I can't remember. But if I did do this in another video in PD, I'll throw up a link there. But now what we want to do is we want to make an envelope. So let's make a button or a bang. Command 2 for a message. Go to 1 over 200 milliseconds. We'll send that to command 1 to a line. The line starts at 0, has a time scale of 3. This particular line, that is. We'll drag that down. Because the other thing that we want to do, that's our attack, right? And then we want command 1, delay. Let's delay this, I don't know, 500 milliseconds. Command 2. Go to 0 over 600 milliseconds. Now, I'm just picking kind of random-ish numbers here. You know, I have general ideas about what good envelope lengths are, but it's all going to depend on the type of music that we're making. Run this into our line. Let's go command 3 for a number box so we can see what's coming out. Then hit it. Goes up. Right, it goes up to 1 and comes down. Now, what we care about this is, let's take this and run into our maximum there, and then go command 1 times tilde, oh, not tilde, sorry, times -1. These are all just numbers, right? This is all our control data. So again, this gives us the negative range, and this friend will give us our positive range. Let's try it. Now let's make this longer. 1, 0, 0, 0. So just to remind ourselves again, for more in-depth on this, check out my Reactor video. If you don't like Reactor, just watch the first, I don't know, minute or so of it, and then you can switch back to this video. But what we're doing is instead of using this envelope to fade up and down the volumes, which we would do with a multiply, right? Or we do with a times tilde, right? Run this one into here, and then it's done. We're actually clipping off the waveform. Again, briefly, this is how the TR-808 cymbal envelopes worked, and it's a nice way to add some interesting harmonics at the beginning and ends of our sound. Again, we can hear those harmonics even though this is a sine wave that I'm running in. maybe I want that faster. I didn't like that. 70. It's kind of interesting. 100. So the initial 100 milliseconds, we get the harmonics because the envelope is coming up. The clipped envelope is coming up. Then for the next 400 milliseconds, right? 500 minus 100 is 400. We get the pure sine wave. And then it fades out over with the release over 1000 seconds. Release. I mean, I guess it's really the decay, but whatever. Release. Attack. Clamping VCA. All right. That's it. That's all we need to do for our clamping VCA. So now let's just make it a little bit more interesting. Metro, I don't know, 2 seconds. And then we'll have that do this. Now this won't be terribly interesting, right? So what we're gonna want to do, all right, we're gonna get real tired of that real fast. Let's command 1, random 8. Bring it over here. I'll clean that up in a second. Select 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 7. Because random 8 will go up to from 0 to 7. Let's give ourselves some more space here. Maybe even move it a little bit further over. More space. Command 2 for a message. I'm gonna put kind of an arpeggio-like thing in here. So 48. Actually, let me make them all first, and then I will change the numbers. Command D, duplicating 2 gives us 4. Command D, duplicating 4 gives us 8. As always, I'll probably fast motion the video as I connect wires, because you don't have time for that, right? Command 1, M2F. Select them all. Start the wire, hold down Shift into there. Bank, right? So now we've got that conversion going on. So 55 would be a fifth above that. 60 would be a octave. 64, there's a third, a tenth, whatever you want to call it. 67, 71 for a major seventh. 74 for a ninth. And 78 for a tritone above that. Not terribly interesting yet. Let's do our thing where we randomize our metronome. So the metronome will choose a random number 0 to 2099. We'll add 2000 to it. Feed it back in. Right, so this is just randomizing our metro here. I mean, if I wanted to make that clearer, I guess I could say it's when this bang happens, right? This is what is controlling all this stuff, right? Here we go. Let's make this a little nicer. Whoops. Okay, that's not bad. Let's make everything a little bit slower here. Okay. Command 1, throw delay. Again, always a cheap way to make things sound better is reverb and delay. Catch. Let's attenuate. High pass filter, 600 hertz. Low pass filter, 5000 hertz. del right. The name of the buffer, we'll call it del buff. Do, I don't know, 450 milliseconds. Duplicate it. Change it to read. One throw tilde output, right? That's, so now it's thrown over here. Not exciting yet until we get some feedback going on. Command 1, throw tilde delay, mink. Now we've got a feedback delay. I feel like I want to bring these all down an octave. 36, 43 is like a math quiz now. 48, 52. I hate doing this in real time. 55, 59, 62, 66. There we go. That's a bit nicer. A bit too urgent. Let's slow down that random even more. Okay. Now the good thing about having these all as throws and catches, let's forget about the oscilloscope. We get the picture of that clipping, right? So I can just take all of this, Command D. Now I got another one. Probably want to attenuate that a bit. Change this a little bit. High pass at, let's do 200 hertz. Get a little bit more of the bass into the reverb sound. I like my low pass there. Duplicate. I mean, again, I get that crunchiness when I move things around. I've been told the reason I get the crunches is because I have the numbers going through, and so it's about a draw thing when I drag them. It does stress me out that that's not completely on the screen, though. Not gonna happen, is it? Moral of the story is always clean up before you duplicate out, but oh well. Hopefully y'all get the idea. So this is just like a C major 9th chord with a sharp 11, right? Probably if this were like a 20-minute piece, you'd get tired of it. Maybe you'd need some sort of harmonic motion in there, but we could also set all of these to have different choices of pitches. That might be interesting. I could also set them to be panned to different locations. That would be another way to liven this up a little bit, but Full disclosure, as I often do, I'm recording in mono today, so we wouldn't hear that. All right. I don't think it's the clearest structure that I've ever made, but this is pretty nice. Quick demonstration of our clamping VCA. Nice little harmonics on our attack and release. Nice little hybrid between a square and a sine wave sound. All right, super simple idea, but hope this was helpful. Let me know what you come up with.